Hello there, welcome to my bench once again. Hugh here. And on this tutorial I'm going to tie you up a simple little bug. It's just a searching nymph they call it, and it has a simple name. It's just called the Cooper bug. It was developed by a man named Jack Cooper, and it's in my book, The 1001 Best Patterns. So I figured I'd give this a tie for you. It's a simple fly to tie, but effective, catches fish. So we'll get this guy out of the vise, get the hook in, and I'll get started here. For the hook, it's a 3906B, and I'm tying it on a size, on a size 10. Get that locked in the vise here. Okay, there we go. Okay, the thread is denville 6/0 black. So what we'll do first, and this bug is weighted, so I'm using 0.15 lead wire, and I put 8 to 10 wraps on this guy. Okay, just turn that around there and make a few more wraps. Okay, this way here, and that should be plenty right there. That'll give us around 10 wraps or so. I'll place those wraps in the center, pretty much the center of the shank. Okay, now I'll start my thread right behind the lead here. Do a little dam, then I'm going to jump on top, move it forward. Same thing in front, some snug wraps, building a little dam. Come back down over that, back up, and back down once again. Okay, and I'll snip that little tag end of our thread out there. Okay, now the tail and the shellback is all one piece, a little bunch of deer hair here. I got a small bunch in the stacker. You want about half a pencil width, not too much. So I got that in the stacker. Now you want the tail to be about hook gap length. Same length as the hook gap pretty much, so we're going to tie that down. You want to try to keep them spinning on you too much, so don't put too snug of wraps down at first, just a couple loose wraps. Then you want to wrap back towards the tail, the bend, just so your tail goes just like so. Now what we're going to do is move our thread ahead, then take that clump of deer hair, fold it back, and then hold up straight on it and wrap back towards your tail. I'm going to wrap back right to where our tail was tied in, and I'm going to check that, just fold it over and make sure it's where you want it. Actually, I have to go back a couple more wraps on that guy to get it right where I want it. So we're going to come back to right about there, and that should be fine. Check that once again. Looks good. Okay, so our next step is tying our body, which is just small black chenille. So I got a little bit of the fuzzy stripped off, so I just got that thread core in the middle. I'm going to tie that in, just like so. I'm going to wrap that forward to our tie-off point, and we'll just simply wrap our chenille. Wrap it forward. Nice snug wraps, one in front of the other, just like so. And I got room for one more turn here. Okay. Yeah, just gonna come up and tie this guy off, just like so. Nice secure wraps, and reach in with your scissors and snip that off close, like so. And we're just going to tidy that up there a little bit. Some more wraps. Okay. Now the next step is just take that clump of deer hair, and we're going to fold it over. This is going to be our shellback. Keep it sort of flat, like so. You want to flatten it out. Just use your thumb, I do, and push down on it. Then come around with your thread, one soft loop, pull down. One more, pull down. Then I'm going to check my positioning on it. Okay, it looks good. It's right down the center of the shank. That's where I want it. So I'm going to make a couple more wraps there. And then I'm going to pull that up, pull back on it, and wrap in front of it. Make a few wraps back. And that's where I'm going to do my whip finish. So I'll bring my whip finisher here. Just hold that up out of the way, do 3 or 4 turns. And there we go. Okay, snug that down. And I'm going to snip off the excess thread here. There we go. Okay. There, that's better. Now you just take your, same as on elk hair caddis, you just want a little stump of their hair sticking out the front on this guy. So just grab those up and right in front of the eye, just give it a little snip. And there we have it. Another size 10 Cooper bug. And what I like to do, where the chenille is quite is close to the hook point, I just turn it upside down and just trim a few of those fibers right underneath the hook point, underneath the body here. Just gives you a little bit more gap there for hooking power. That's fine. Okay, now for durability, and as you know by now probably, I use a lot of Solaris bone dry. So I'm going to take some here and put on that shellback. Make this little bug last a lot longer. And we'll just spread that all over the nice and even there. Should need one more drop. Put a little on the thread wraps in there as well. And touch a bit more here. Just to make sure I cover the whole thing. Okay, that should be fine. And I'm just going to come in and zap it real quick with my light. Just like so. Okay. And there we have it. A simple little bug to tie, but it's an effective little guy. I suppose it can represent a lot of different crustaceans in the water, small scuds and whatnot. Little water beetles or things in that nature. So anyways, a simple tie, and I hope you enjoyed it. And you can give this guy a try. Tie him up and give him a whirl. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and as always, if you're a new subscriber, please hit that subscribe button if you like. I would really appreciate that a lot. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Let's see if I can bring in a close-up here without frigging the focus up too much. There we go. So, until next time, so long for now, folks. Happy tying. We'll see you again soon.